Hi, good morning. This is Masudur Rahman. I am going to pass you some job hunting challenges. The number one job hunting challenge, as per my opinion, is resume. You are in the job market, you're sending many applications. But after sending 100 application, if you do not get a single interview calls, then you can be sure, 100% sure that you'll have to address the resume. And resume is the only reason you are not getting calls. So what the statistic says, what is the resume fact? If you Google it, you will find the statistics that in order to get interview calls on an average, you'll have to send 20 resumes. But that can be true as well for very few top-notch candidates and as well as whose resume is good. But for most average candidates, that's not the case. Nowadays, even with good resume, you need to send at least 100 resume to expect interview calls. And so where are the mistakes of resume? I'll say number one mistake is format. Uh, the reason is still now companies want to see very simple resume. That resume is easy to read, and people says that normally ASAP people takes only 5 to 8 seconds to have a feeling of how the candidate is. And here are the mistakes, especially the new grads, new grads and also IT grads. They would like to, they focus most on the feel and look of the resume. They would like to show their technological talents, and they use resume writing tools or I'll say widgets to make a resume. So this is one of the example. And there are hundreds of tools in the market, and many of them are designed by, developed by those um, companies who even does not have any idea of what is the norm of North American resume. Especially this one, you see, they introduced a image field, and it's not recommended in North America because it's considered as discrimination. So this is example of new grads resume, and also similar issues with experienced resume as well. This is another resume. It's built with some tools, and it has 4 pages, but that's not also good. Normally, hiring manager would like to see resume within 2 pages, and not it should be simple resume, not written with any format. I mean, not using any funky uh, tools or widget. So what can be the standard format for a professional or a student resume? So this is a standard one-page resume for a student. For students, normally after the name, you can put objectives, then education comes first, then put some bullets about your internship or projects, all those things. And it's a simple format, easy to read. And for experienced professional, it can follow the similar style, but it can go up to 2 pages. And for the experienced professional, you can put summary first, then some of the soft skills, tech skills, and then tabulate all those, experiences. And it can go up to 2 pages. I can give you one example here. For experienced people, the resume can go up to 2 pages. Put your name there in second page, and it can be uh, full 2 page or uh, do not leave just 1.25 page. It's at least 1.5 page or 2 pages. And a resume format. Sometimes people ask me, can you pass me a standard resume format? So if someone has a standard resume format and can he make a winning resume? I'll say it is hard because format is not enough. You'll have to make sure 2 things. One is do thorough research and find out your target job title. Go to Indeed or LinkedIn and do some market research, find out your job title and look at what they're looking for. And then whatever your expertise, experience, or project you did, try to align with, put it in a way aligning your, showcasing your experiences that align with the new job, with your targeted job title. This customization is very necessary. And here, most of the job seekers fall short. So what is the second challenge? Second challenge, I'll say interview. And the most common mistake is done by the candidates is not paying attention to the screening interview. And that's a big mistake. Sometimes candidates think that it's a screening interview, why it is so important. Once they cross this and they will go to the next level, they will take rigorous preparation. But that's a big, big mistake. Here are the reason why. Because suppose you are an experienced person or you are a top-notch student, you know tools or you have some experiences, you will be able to answer those technical questions. But that's not the cases with screening interview. Screening interview, a HR professional may not be from your profession. So they just ask some typical question like as, tell me about yourself. What are your top 3 skills? What outstanding job you did? Have you ever had any conflict? Why did you apply for the job? What do you know about our company? What is your expected salary? Why should I hire you? All those questions. And all those questions has specific, best answer, middle quality answer, and worst answers. So you'll have to know what are the best answer and what is the style of the best answer. I have a video of every specific questions in my profile. You can have a look at those. And third biggest hurdle is the test. Sometimes company assign 2 types of test. One is PI, predictive index behavioral test. And you need to take some preparation. In Google, in YouTube, there are some sample questions. If you practice those, you'll be able to answer those. And another test is cognitive test. It's a very tough test. Sometimes it's assigned to candidates as well. And you need to take very rigorous preparation to do that. And in this test has 50 questions. You'll have to answer those questions in 15 minutes. So on an average, you have only 14 seconds to answer those questions. Here are 2 websites, Wonderlic Test, WonderlicTestPrep.com and 12minuteprep.com. So if you buy test modules from these websites and take at least 1 week's preparation, and other than that, there are some question answer of this type of a question test in YouTube or Google. You can look at those and practice those. Maintaining a strict timeline, practice, go through those, complete those tests, 6 or 7 or sometimes 8 test modules, and then you'll be able to pass. But this test is, I'm again telling you, it's very hard. And for very senior people, it's even hard to pass. It needs fresh mind, young brain to pass those tests. Once I did very great, I did outstanding result, but later on, at the, now, later is I didn't do good. So you need to take rigorous preparation. So this is one of the, I mean, this test I did in 2020, and my score was 87 percentile. And if you see that curve, so I was on very strong side. So yeah, in order to pass this cognitive test, you'll have to go through rigorous preparation. Otherwise, you won't be able to pass. And again, with my opinion, I mean, I feel that these are the top three challenges. Number one is resume, no doubt. Two is interview preparation, and second is going through test. So, other than those two tests, sometimes for IT professional, coding test or programming test are there. So if you take all those preparation, you'll be able to succeed for your job hunting journey. And I share good luck. If you have any question, please refer to my profile or my website. Thanks. You have a good day.